Good evening. Welcome to your PrimetimeSports.com. Another 5A East matchup for you tonight here from Blytheville. We were here a week ago tonight. We're back again tonight. This time the Paragould Lady Rams and Rams are in town to face off Blytheville's boys and girls teams. They're announcing the starting lineups right now. While they're doing that, I got an opportunity to go over the standings with you, where these two teams stand. Paragould in second place with a 7-1 conference record, 15-4 overall. And then Blytheville, seventh place in the conference. They've won one conference game. They're 1-7, and they are 4-16 overall. Now, Paragould, Friday night, we had them on at Batesville against a team with a similar overall record. And they went in there a little bit lackadaisical in the first half, only led by 3 at halftime, and took them until late in the third quarter to really get it turned on. So that's not what they're looking for here tonight against Blytheville, the team 7th place in the conference. We'll see how it shakes out, but they don't want to come out the way they did against Batesville on Friday night. Joining me now in the booth, as always, the Robin to my Batman.
I don't think so.
It's Clifton Garmrath.
Good evening. I'm here.
Well, that's good. We're about to get this one underway. They're about to tip it off at center court. We'll bring up the old Big Top Flea Market scoreboard there on the screen for you. Big Top Flea Market, largest indoor flea market in Greene County. Out there to jump, Sydney Layrock and Kaylin Fowler. And Blytheville controls the tip. And they turn it over almost immediately. It's Paragould basketball. They pass it ahead to Carson Gill. Gill in the paint, dumps it down low to Walker. Savannah Walker kicks it back up top. Sydney Layrock for 3. It's off the back of the rim. The put back by Sarah Dykes won't go, and they're going to get Sarah for over the back. First foul of the ball game.
Well, if she puts that in the hole, she don't get a foul, does she?
That's true. Got to go up just a little bit stronger. So we're still scoreless, and now it's Blytheville basketball. That's Deja Prude with the basketball. All the way down in the corner with it. She's trapped. She needs help. Then she gets tied up. And the arrow pointing at Paragould as Blytheville won the tip.
Yeah, don't leave that basketball in front of Carson Gill's face because she will tie you up.
They'll latch onto that thing. So now the aforementioned Carson Gill will bring it down and across the timeline. Time is picked off. Picked off by Blytheville's Guyton. Ivory Guyton to the rack. First points of the ball game. Now here come the Lady Rams. Rachel Dykes stops and pops, in and out, no good. Rebound, Prude. Prude goes the length of the floor and then tries to dish inside in traffic. Well, it changed hands a couple of times, but Blytheville hung on to it. Now the rebound comes off to Gill, and we're going the other way. Layrock. Layrock kicks it out. For 3, it's Rachel Dykes. It won't go. Layrock with the board, puts it back up, and it won't go. She gets it again. That one won't go. She finally draws a foul. Paragould having an awfully hard time getting the ball in the bucket.
Trying to get it, hard time getting it in the hole. Savannah Walker was really begging for that basketball down in the low post area. She was open. She had her defender on her back. I'm not sure why she didn't get the basketball, but
short on the first free throw. Missed them both. Big rebound by Sarah Dykes. She puts it up. It won't go. Now Savannah Walker finally got the first bucket of the ball game for the Paragould Lady Rams. So now Prude gives it over left side to Fowler. Fowler brings it around to the top. Now Prude again. Fowler in the paint. Puts it up. Banks it in.
Feels like we were just here the other night.
We were 1 week ago tonight. and a timeout is called, 30-second timeout. On Friday, our schedule is a tad bit wrong. We had the wrong location on the game that we had scheduled to bring you. We thought it was going to be right here. We thought we'd be back here Friday night. That is incorrect, so we're changing the game. And we're going to be, if all goes right, we're going to be in the Greene County Tech Arena for the first time this season.
Now, I have a question on that. If we have the problems that we had last year, what's your plan B?
We'll be at Paragould.
Okay.
We're back underway. Sarah Dykus in the corner, gets it to Walker. She battles, she puts it up, short, gets her own rebound. Now from the free throw line, she got it. And Walker has all of Paragould's points. It's tied up at 4. I was talking to Coach Cook before the game. Sydney Walker, the 9th grader, sister of Savannah, will join this team on Friday night.
Now that junior high is over?
That is correct. Stolen away. Stolen by Rachel Dykus. To the rack. She got it. She just played in a game last night, the final game of the season. Overtime win over Nettleton in junior high. And so that's why she's not rest out tonight.
Paragould will come in second.
I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah.
But they beat Nettleton last night. Stolen away again. And again, Rachel Dykus got the fast break bucket.
You know, we've been so involved with the senior high 5A that I don't even know who won the last Paragould Tech matchup. I know Tech beat them.
The last Paragould Tech matchup?
On the junior high. I'm talking about on junior high level. Yeah.
I do not know the answer to that. We've got another timeout on the floor, and it's another 30-second timeout. So, Double G Sports Talk Saturday this weekend. We'll be taking a break. Clifton has some lots of photographs to take this weekend, so we're going to take the Saturday off this weekend. But we'll be right back on the air the following Tuesday when we go to Forest City. BB at Forest City 1 week from tonight. That'll be a game.
Yeah, it will be. BB at Forest City.
That's 1 week from tonight right here on YourPrimeTimeSports.com. I'm playing injured, folks. I've got severe allergy problems with all this weather changing. So if you hear me go away for a while, you'll know the reason why. Stolen away again, and we're going the other way. Layrock, and in the corner to Dykus, and she's short on the three-pointer. Rebounded by Fowler. Ahead it goes to Guyton. Guyton's shot won't go. Rachel Dykus with the rebound. Gill pops up a three. Off the back of the rim. Walker with the rebound. Got it. 6 points for Walker. 10-4 Paragould halfway through the first quarter. Now it's loose. Fowler lost control of it. The jump ball arrow will point back at Blytheville. Prude inbounding the ball. Walker's going to take a break.
That's Alexis Benson coming in for Savannah Walker.
Prude looking for somebody open. 5-second violation. That was a quick 5. Now it's Paragould basketball. Layrock, surrounded by 3 white jerseys, kicks it over. Rogers, now Benson down low. She lost it out of bounds.
Coach Cook said the other morning on the talk show about going off the foot, and I said, well, I've never seen any of your girls off the foot. Well, I just seen one.
Yep, they just did it again. Over the head and out of bounds, Paragould basketball. We are in the first of 8 quarters we have for you tonight. From the paint, that shot goes in for Rachel Dykus. I'm also going to try and bring you, if you're not paying attention or not watching, there's another steal. Updates from the Hog game. They're playing the number 2 team in the country tonight, the Florida Gators. There's another point right there, another bucket right there. This time Layrock's on the scorebook. 14-4, a 10-point lead early for Paragould. And just as I say that, the game has just started, and Arkansas is already out to a 6-0 lead over the Florida Gators with they're 2 minutes into the ball game. Prude. In trouble over there is Brimlett. She gets out of it. Now inside, it's finally going to be picked off. Loose ball picked up, rather, by Carson Gill. Layrock, low post, drives in and puts it in. Making it look easy after coming out a little bit sluggish shooting first couple of minutes. Clock continues to roll here. 2:20 left in the first quarter. Each team has a foul up on the board. Not a lot of fouls being called. That one's out of bounds. It'll be Paragould basketball. The other Dykus, Sarah Dykus, rejoins the mix, as does Savannah Walker.
Keisha Robinson's entered the game for the Lady Chickasaws. I think she's on. Is that the only change?
I think so. Gill. Double teamed, dribbles out of traffic, dumps it to Sarah Dykus. And in the paint, she is fouled. It'll be on the floor. Only the second team foul against Blytheville here with 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Well, Humphrey thought she was going up to shoot. She left the ground and bumped her up in the air. So
now another timeout, this one called by Paragould. It's another 30-second time. I'll tell you what, we're going to take this break. Be back in 30 on your Primetime Sports.
Do you need insurance? If the answer is yes, let Chris Robinson and his staff at Chris Robinson's Insurance Agency handle your needs. Whether it's auto, life, business, or planning for your retirement, Chris Robinson's Insurance Agency is ready to serve you and your family. Come by Chris Robinson Insurance Agency, 1211 West Court Street in Paragould.
And welcome back to your PrimetimeSports.com. That was our first break we've been able to take in this game. Everything's been 30-second timeouts. So we took a quick one there, and now we're back. Haley Rogers will inbound it for the Lady Rams. Finds Walker underneath, and she's fouled immediately. And looks like they called the foul on Robinson. Team foul number 3. They'll inbound it again. Rogers looking things over. Still needs to find somebody. Finally finds Rachel Dykus. In the corner it goes to Rogers. Three-pointer. That one doesn't go. Walker, is she going to track it down? It was last touched by Blytheville, so she didn't have to track it down. They inbound it once again, this time to Walker. Now all the way back out to Dykus. The other Dykus, Sarah Dykus, battles and then throws it out of bounds. .141 up there on the clock here in the first quarter. A 12-point Paragould lead. Now here come the Lady Chicks. Prude. Left side of the floor, that's Aisha Humphrey. First time I've called her name out tonight. Now Robinson, baseline, dumps it. Prude can't get it to go. She draws a foul.
There's been a time we've been over here though. She started and you called her name out a lot, Humphrey.
Yeah, but we're almost done with the first quarter, and that's the first time I've called her name
well, she
out.
didn't start tonight either.
Prude, free throw off the back of the rim, no good. One more. She got that one. That's the first odd point of the ball game. 16-5. Over the head. Well, it's going to be batted. Last touch by Prude. That's why it went over Walker's head. .119 up there on the clock now. Here's Layrock. Gill driving. Gill puts it up. Can't get it to go. Rebound comes off to Blytheville. That's Humphrey with it. Almost lost it. Regained control. Inside it goes. That hook shot will not go. A foul is called. That's
got her on the wrist.
Jabruna Brimlett, who will go to the free throw line for a couple. 67 ticks on the clock here in the first. And she misses. There's only been one free throw made in this entire game by either team so far. She missed again, and it's a live ball, and Gill
Good
saves
save
it
by
inbound.
Carson Gill.
Layrock to Gill. Across the timeline we go. 1 minute left in the first. Inside to Walker. She kicks it back out. Dykus. Skip over to Layrock for three. That one's way off the mark. But tracked down and saved in bounds, but to the wrong color jersey. We're going the other way. Blytheville basketball. That one for Brimlett doesn't go. And coming away with it is Sarah Dykus.
Oh,
and
man.
out of bounds.
Just let her way too far out there on that bounce pass.
31 seconds left to play in the first.
I could tell when it left where we were at here, when it left her hands, I could tell it wasn't going to be on the money.
Bad angle. Robinson. 15 seconds. Inside to Prude. She battles and puts it up and in. 10 seconds. Gill. Her pass is batted and a collision at midcourt. And they'll call a foul on Rachel Dykus. It was 24 fouling 24 there. Foul was on the floor, literally. 4 seconds left to play. Inbound picked off by Layrock. Will they get a shot off? Well, they throw it out of bounds. She wasn't ready for that. She wasn't looking for that pass.
Well, Paragould girls are really out of sync right now. They've had several turnovers, unforced turnovers.
It was this way almost the entire game against Batesville. At the buzzer, Prude, oh my, got close but didn't get it in. That's the end of one. We'll be back for quarter number 2 on your PrimetimeSports.com.
You get big time savings and hometown service. Always a bed, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. At Bed, there's a difference you will clearly see. You're always a VIP. Saving service, great selection too. Bed does it all for you.
Retirement? It's never looked so good. Welcome to Chateau on the Ridge Assisted Living in Paragould, Arkansas. Say hello to fine dining and down-home living, where around-the-clock security and peace of mind are always at your fingertips. And front row seats to the best shows, they're included. We call it Chateau on the Ridge. You can call it home. Call or visit today to get the whole scoop.
Quarter number 2. Paragould basketball. We're back underway. Rachel Dykus. Al Gill. Rachel wanted to throw it inside, thought better of it. That time she did, and it was picked off.
Why is my...
So this thing turned up as
Oh,
well.
okay.
There we go. It's picked up again, going the other way. And that shot in and out, no good for Sarah Dykus. Walker with the putback.
Another big rebound by Savannah Walker and put back.
Prude all the way down the baseline.
Made a mistake there. She dribbles down to the baseline, then picks up her dribble, and she was trapped.
She got bailed out, though, because the Paragould player knocked it out of bounds. Prude can't find anybody. In danger of getting 5 again. She gets it in. Now, Robinson in traffic. Fires it up. Won't go. Jump ball. It'll be Blytheville basketball.
Now, the junior high girl, the Walker girl, she the only one that's coming up from the
I don't know
junior
the
high
answer to
squad?
that question. I know that she is, but I don't know of any others. There may be. That one does not go in for Humphrey. It's out of bounds. It'll still be Blytheville basketball.
Well, I don't remember what grade the Braxton Burnside girl's in, but she's a player.
Prude battles. Blocked by Layrock, and she took it smooth away from her after the block. Gill. Layrock. Now, Dykus finally nails a 3.
There's
First 3 of the
Dykus'
ball game.
range right there.
And it's a 2-touchdown lead for Paragould, 21-7. 6.5 to play in the half. Prude picks up her dribble, finds Humphrey. Humphrey drives, puts it up. Not going to go. Foul drawn on that one. And this is Andrea Robinson, the other Robinson, who will go the line and shoot 2 free throws. Both the Robinson girls are on the floor at the same time. I'm wrong about it. There's only one Dykus on the floor for Paragould. In and out, no good. Boy, I tell you what, free throw shooting, man.
Hard to come by at this point.
For either team, really.
Yeah.
You know, Paragould made a run all the way to the state finals last year. They're going to have to make some adjustments if they want to even get close to it this year, because they are not playing like they did last year. Layrock. Now Gibson, who has entered the ball game. Down low. Rogers lost it. Too many passes. Rachel should have gone to the hole with that. She did not.
I think the reason she didn't is because she kind of got hung out to dry up underneath the backboard, Dave. She was trying to make that final pass, and it didn't work out.
They actually
And I don't know what happened there.
They caught a break because Blytheville had knocked it out of bounds, but then they threw it to nobody in particular on the inbound play. So now Blytheville basketball with 6 minutes to play in the half. Prude walking it down for the Lady Chickasaws. Gets it in the paint to Humphrey. The littlest girl on the floor takes it to the rack, can't get it to go. Goes up with it again. And this time it's out of bounds.
Now your voice is coming through like it's supposed to. A minute ago, it sounded like you were echoing.
I think we've got a loose wire. Is it okay now?
Yeah.
Come through okay now? Okay.
That's why I was doing this. I thought, I can't hear you.
There's a loose wire back here that we'll have to keep an eye on. Still Paragould basketball. That one was knocked
Here
out
comes
by
a whole
Blytheville.
new crew for Paragould.
Sure enough. 5 fresh jerseys.
I think Coach Cook
for
has
Paragould
thought, well, I've seen enough.
Well, folks, bear with me. Some of these I've never seen before.
We have Alexa Fly.
That's Caitlin Price with the basketball.
Yeah, Caitlin Price.
Now, Keeley rushing back to Price. Now rushing, no, stolen by Humphrey. Humphrey to the rack, got it.
If they let that happen, they won't be out there long.
They may not be out there long enough for me to learn their names. This is Lexa Fly, I know her. Now rushing, and now Price. Down low it goes. I know who that is. That's Corey Bryant. Finally, they get it to go in.
44.
That's Leah Holloway, who finally got the bucket for Paragould.
First time I've seen the Holloway girl play.
5 minutes to play in the half. And Robinson is fouled again. On the floor, team foul number 6, maybe 5. They go so quick. They add, it's 6. Okay, good. Sometimes some of these places add that foul up to the team foul so quick that you miss it. You don't know if they've added it or not. They inbound it to Robinson. And in traffic, she puts it up and it won't go. It's out of bounds, Paragould basketball.
You know who I've not seen tonight, Dave? And she may be. Oh, no, I see her on the bench now, number 15, Haley Rogers.
She's been in the game.
Okay. I just hadn't heard her name called.
Rushing. Needs help. Gets it across the fly. Now Bryant for three. Got it! Corey Bryant nails the three-pointer with 4.5 left in the half.
Good-looking shot, Corey Bryant.
Prude. Inside, picked off. Batted and picked off by Leah Holloway. Over the head of Fly. Who's going to end up with it? Bryant. Bryant dumps it down low. Rushing is fouled. Keeley Rushing.
Actually, the ball was going out in front of the scores table on a Paragould throwaway, and the Blytheville girl batted away and knocked it back in bounds to the Paragould Lady Rams.
Saved it to the wrong color jersey. Keeley Rushing at the free throw line. She is listed. Is she a senior?
Who is that?
Keeley Rushing is listed on my paper as a senior. Is that accurate?
I will tell you in just a second. With my trusty media guide here.
Well, we've got one free throw. Media guide put out by us, your primetime sports.
Yeah, 5'6" senior, Keeley Rushing.
Missed the second one. Rebound comes off to Robinson. And now Prude brings it down. 4 minutes to play in the half. Inside it goes. Now it's loose again. Loose ball foul.
That's probably going to be on. Yeah, it's going to be on Alexa Fly. You know where Alexa works?
No, I don't.
Big Top Flea Market.
Does she really?
She sure does.
Oh, there you go. Sponsor of our scoreboard. Largest indoor flea market in Greene County. That was team foul number 7 on Paragould, so we're going to see a 1-and-1 for the remainder of the half. A bonus shot for Prude. No good. Now it's loose again. Nobody wants to rebound. Jump ball. Paragould gets it this time. 3:53 up there on the clock. All of a sudden, time slowing down here in this first half. Bryant to Fly. Skip pass picked off. And it doesn't go in for Fowler. Another jump ball rebound. This time Blytheville. .340 left to play in the half. Prude will inbound again. Picked off. Batted and picked off by Price. Going the other way. Price across the timeline with it. Gets to Bryant. Bryant on the left wing. Drives all the way down the baseline. Nowhere to go. Brings it back out herself. All the way back out top herself. Now it's stolen again. Well, now it's loose. Price comes up with it. Now Fly. Fly all the way over in the corner. Skip pass to Bryant again. Another skip pass picked off. And all the way to the other end, that fast break would not go in for Tresha Hill.
Very dangerous passing by the Lady Rams, trying to throw from the one side of the gym to the other, almost in an arch mode.
Out of bounds, last touch by Blytheville with 3 minutes to play in the half. Big lead, an 18-point lead for Paragould. They've got the B-teamers out there right now on the floor, all 5 of them. Fly, jumper, over the mark. Rebounded by Blytheville, going the other way fast is Hill. Prude, three-pointer.
Banks open.
Banks it in.
Bank is open.
I need to make a withdrawal then. 2.5 left to play in the half. And they haven't gotten it across yet. Finally they do. It's Fly. Lexa Fly dumps it down low to nobody. And she tried to find Jenna McCullough, who has entered the game for the first time tonight. And it went past her and out of bounds. We may see all the blue jerseys in the game tonight. This would have been a good night for Sydney Walker to come and dress out. She would have played. Prude with the basketball. Whistle, foul, called on McCullough.
Guyton was just begging for the basketball there at the high post area, and she's going to go to the free throw line.
Here's what would be funny, Clifton, is if these B-teamers got in foul trouble and they had to sit down and put the A-teamers back in because the B-teamers were in foul trouble.
I don't see that happening.
The free throw was an air ball out of bounds. It'll be Paragould basketball.
That's going to bring Abby Gibson back into the game.
Bryant gets it to Gibson, and she's across. 2 minutes left in the half. Bryant. Now Price. Gibson. Gibson drives, and she's fouled by Prude. Is on the floor. It's only team foul number 5, so we're going to see an inbound pass here.
You called it right. They need to give it to the big girl inside there.
I don't know if she wants it.
There comes Brimlett back into the game.
She looks a little scared. I'm not sure she wants the ball. They get it to her. That is Holloway. Now she kicks it out. Gibson will reset. Into Holloway. Holloway! Open! Missed the layup.
A little hard on the layup.
And a foul on the rebound. Yeah. They're going to get her for over the back. She was wide open, had it, and couldn't get it to drop. So we're going to go the other end on the over-the-back call. Team foul number 9 against the Lady Rams.
Looks like she had nice soft hands on the catch, but she just put it off the board a little hard.
1:34 left in the first half. Here's Humphrey at the free throw line. 1-1, and missed it, and Holloway comes down with a rebound. That was the final 1-1, by the way. 2 shot fouls from here on for Blytheville. Meanwhile, a foul committed by Blytheville. This is called on Jabruna Brimlett. Team foul number 6. Corey Bryant across center court. Almost picked off by Humphrey. Inside it goes to McCullough, and she's fouled.
I started to say that has to be a foul by Brimlett. No, that's Guyton.
Jenna McCullough gets to shoot free throws here. 5'7" junior.
No, they're not going to shoot no free throws.
It's team foul number 7. They have to shoot free throws.
Okay, so you were correct.
I know all. I see all.
Oh, boy, here we go.
Jenna McCullough for the 1-1. 1:16 remaining in the first half. Got it.
Where's Keith at tonight? I thought he did all the radio games for Blytheville. I see Randy down there.
Randy's doing for Tubetown, but I haven't seen Keith since early in the season. Short on the second one.
For what town?
Tubetown.
Oh, Tubetown.
It's a channel on Ritter Cable.
Oh, okay.
Local channel on Ritter Cable. That one's rebounded by Paragould. 1 minute left in the half. Gibson in traffic finally finds a pathway across half court. Now Bryant underneath. Bryant fouled by Fowler. 53 seconds remain in the first half. 2 shots for Corey Bryant. Got one. And she got them both. First person from Paragould to make both her free throws at one time tonight. 30-12. Clock is not running. Clock is not running. Clock is still not running. Stuck on 53 seconds. And they played that entire exchange and then called the offensive foul while the clock was standing still.
One tick.
Well, yeah, now it's down to 52. Now they start it back up. Paragould basketball.
Clock keeper fell asleep.
Gibson.
She's in
tied
trouble
up.
Getting in that corner.
Arrow pointing at Paragould. 44 seconds.
Mason.
he does this for Ram Channel. Bryant in the corner to Gibson. Bryant, long jumper won't go. Tracked down by Brimlett. Now stolen away. Bryant to the rack. No, she traveled with it. With 23 seconds left in the half. I'll tell you what, though, these B-teamers are doing a fine job out there.
Doing a good job.
Maybe just a little bit better than the A-teamers were doing. Maybe. Probably not.
You're going to get yourself in trouble, big boy.
Nah, I'm not afraid of trouble. Just ask my wife. She'll tell you.
I tell you what, every time they blow the whistle, anywhere from 1.5 to 2.5 seconds still comes off the clock.
Yeah, they're not really not good reflexes.
Maybe they're trying to catch up for that 15 seconds they didn't take off a minute ago.
Maybe. Here's Hill at the line for 2 shots. And got one to roll in.
If he keeps stopping the clock like that, he wouldn't have made a very good gunslinger. He's not very quick on the clock.
He would have been the bartender. Or the piano player. Second free throw, no good. Bryant trying to get out of traffic. Kicks the ball all the way down. At the buzzer, the layup is good for Price. It was a soccer game there. It broke out in the last second of the ball game.
Don't they normally blow the whistle on a kick ball?
If the defense kicks it, yes. We were sort of on offense there. I say we. Paragould was sort of on offense there. I'm not sure. Anyway, it was a nice assist on the kick. Yeah.
All right, let's take a break.
Mikey's up there going, goal! Okay, we're out of here. Halftime. We'll be back in 10 minutes on your PrimetimeSports.com.
You get big time savings and hometown service. Always a bed, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. At Baird, there's a difference you will clearly see. You're always a VIP. Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Retirement? It's never looked so good. Welcome to Chateau on the Ridge Assisted Living in Paragould, Arkansas. Say hello to fine dining and down-home living, where around-the-clock security and peace of mind are always at your fingertips. And front row seats to the best shows, they're included. We call it Chateau on the Ridge. You can call it home. Call or visit today to get the whole scoop.
Do you need insurance? If the answer is yes, let Chris Robinson and his staff at Chris Robinson's Insurance Agency handle your needs. Whether it's auto, life, business, or planning for your retirement, Chris Robinson's Insurance Agency is ready to serve you and your family. Come by Chris Robinson Insurance Agency, 1211 West Court Street in Paragould.
Make the switch now to no-fee banking.
First National Bank provides me with totally free checking, and as a business owner, that helps keep my customers satisfied.
At First National, there are no fees and no hassles. Express yourself by choosing a debit card that fits your personality.
I switched my bank to First National because of no monthly debit card fees. Are you ready to switch?
First National Bank, the working bank for working people. Member FDIC.
Let us show you how easy switching can be.
And welcome back to your PrimetimeSports.com. The second half about to get underway. Here's a score update from the Arkansas game. Shocker of shockers. Arkansas 39, Florida 23, with 4 minutes left to go in the first half. That is, well, you know, they're in Bud Walton. They've only lost one game in Bud Walton this year. So I guess they were due to have a great game against a highly ranked team. They're having it right now if they can keep it going in the second half. 39, now 41-23 Arkansas with 3.5 left to go in the first half. Meanwhile, back here, we're underway. Blytheville basketball, and then they stepped on the sideline with it and turned it over. Starters back out on the floor for the Paragould Lady Rams. The almost entire second quarter was played by the entire second string of players. Layrock in the paint, got it. There we go. I didn't push the button enough times. It's a 21-point lead, largest lead of the night for Paragould. Prude gets it inside to Fowler, and they're going to call a foul on Savannah Walker. Reaching in. First foul of the half. They haven't gotten it inbounds yet. Oh, my. They did get a 5-second call. Didn't get it in time. Gill with the basketball across to Layrock. Dykus fouled. She's going to shoot two. This is Rachel Dykus. Making her way to the free throw line. Here's her first attempt. Got it. She missed the second one, and the rebound is going to belong to Fowler. Prude. Now she loses it. Gill comes out of the fray with it. Ahead to Dykus. Fast break layup. 37-13 Paragould. Now a 24-point lead.
Wish we were sitting about 3 feet higher.
Speaking of big leads, Arkansas 41, Florida 23. Okay, he didn't hear me. I was trying to tell him that score. Arkansas is in the lead, 41-23, yeah. That shot doesn't go. And Blytheville comes away with a rebound. That's with 3 minutes left in the first half, Clifton, in the Arkansas game. 41-23 Hogs.
She walked.
Traveled with
she
it.
moved
She
that
did.
pivot foot. Is that at Walton?
It sure is.
Yeah. Maybe the best game they played all year.
Yeah, and they've only lost one game in that arena this year.
Yeah.
So Florida, their luck has run out. They've got to play a tough team and a tough place to play. All right, and that's picked off. Picked off by Humphrey. She goes the length of the floor and missed the shot. Rebounded by Gill. Gill still having trouble with Humphrey. Finally, they call Layrock out of bounds. I kept waiting for him to call a foul on Humphrey. They never did it.
She must have stepped out of bounds on her takeoff.
So that gives the ball back to Blytheville. Humphrey puts it up and over and rebounded by Dykus. That's Sarah Dykus. Ahead to Rachel Dykus. She dumps it. Walker all alone.
Now they're playing like a team out there. Good passes.
This is the way they came out in the second half against Batesville. Came out a different team in the second half. Whatever coach says to them at halftime, that's what fires them up when they come out in the second half. This is a full timeout, and we are going to take it too. We'll be back in 1 minute on yourprimetimesports.com.
Through the years, First National Bank has created memories, starting new relationships, handing over keys and responsibilities, planning for the future, and building foundations, realizing dreams and destinations, sharing a lifetime of memories. First National Bank.
Retirement? It's never looked so good. Welcome to Chateau on the Ridge Assisted Living in Paragould, Arkansas. Say hello to fine dining and down-home living, where around-the-clock security and peace of mind are always at your fingertips. And front row seats to the best shows, they're included. We call it Chateau on the Ridge. You can call it home. Call or visit today to get the whole scoop.
Clifton, go find the heater switch and turn it down.
Are you warm?
I'm very, very warm.
I'm not warm.
Being sick doesn't help.
I think it's just you.
Here's Blytheville with the basketball out of the timeout. That's number 21, Guyton. Kicks it back out. Brimlett, now Hill. Guyton lobs it inside to Humphrey. And she puts it up and in.
Humphrey's very strong.
But she's so small, and she's in there amongst giants, and she's still scoring.
Blytheville still pressing off the basket.
And
there's a foul by Humphrey right there. That'll be her second foul.
It's on the floor. 5:02 remaining here in the third quarter.
Dykus is going to take a seat. Haley Rogers is going to enter the game.
All right, we're back underway. That was Sarah Dykus that took a seat. Rachel's still in there. Now Gill with the basketball. Layrock in the paint. Has it blocked. Gets her own rebound, and it's going to be tied up on the rebound. It'll still be Blue basketball. And we're back underway. Gill now. Rogers in the corner. It's off the mark. Put back up. It won't go for Layrock. Now hit Humphrey.
Get her over with a horse collar.
Yeah. That's a football thing there.
If Sydney Layrock has a weakness at some of her silly fouls.
Yeah, Sydney Layrock. This is Hill with the basketball. Now right side of the floor, it's Humphrey. She drives in and then dumps it, and
Good
Carson
defense
Gill
by Carson.
picks it off.
Yeah, very good.
Ahead it goes to Rachel Dykes. In the paint, she puts it up and in. Big 26-point lead for the Lady Rams. 4:10 and counting left in the third. Hill with the basketball. Dumps it inside to Guyton. Again, it's tied up. No, they call a foul this time, not a tie ball. They call it on Carson Gill.
Alexa Benson's going to come in for Savannah Walker. I believe Benson's grown about 4 inches.
You think? Maybe she's wearing like platform shoes or something.
I don't know. She's shooting on up there.
All the way up top it goes to Brimlett. We're back underway. Humphrey. Hill. Now Fowler drives down the right side of the lane, puts it up, can't get it to go. Rebound comes off to Layrock. We're going the other way. Gibson with the basketball. Gibson across the timeline. Kicks it in the corner. Rachel Dykes stops, pops, can't get it to go. Layrock put back, won't go. Humphrey comes away with it. Humphrey goes the length of the floor. Can't get the layup. And Gibson with a rebound. Gibson. Oh, missed it. Put back. Rogers won't go. Out of bounds. Paragould ball.
I don't know how many buckets they've missed down low tonight, just not getting it up in that square. But they've missed several. They need to eat their Wheaties in the morning.
I need some too. Having allergy difficulties here, folks. The inbound is out of bounds.
I'll be doggone. Another unforced turnover.
Yeah, they've done that down here on the other side too. Same thing. Blytheville basketball.
That's probably about to drive Coach Cook crazy.
3:10 and counting remaining here in the third. Hill dumps it down low. Prude uses the elbow. They're going to call offense on that. She pushed off bigger than Dallas, and they call her for it. They saw that one from out in the parking lot.
Everybody in the gym saw that.
Everybody saw that one. 3 minutes to play in the third. Bryant. Batted out of bounds by Brimlett. Now Gibson. No, only one starter on the floor for Paragould at this time. That is Rachel Dykes. Benson, now Bryant. She stops it, pops. Short. Rogers with a big rebound, puts it back up and in.
There's a strong shot by Haley Rogers.
28-point lead for Paragould. 2.5 to play third quarter. Picked off, batted and picked off. Rachel Dykes. Gets it across. Dykes dumps it. Bryant for three. It's short. And it's going to be out of bounds. It'll be Blytheville basketball. Now starters checking back into the ball game. 4 of the 5 starters are in. Gibson the only exception. She's in there for Gill.
Now, talking about the boys' game coming up next, do you remember what happened here last year when we did Paragould at Blytheville?
I've slept a lot since then, Clifton.
There was an upset. Paragould left with a win.
Yeah, and at that time, Blytheville was a lot better than they are this year. That shot won't go for Prude. It's rebounded by Layrock. This is a tale of 2 different seasons, though, compared to last year and this year. Inside, Walker battles, kicks it out. Layrock, free throw line extended, won't go. She gets her own rebound, drives in, and is fouled. She has the opportunity to put Paragould Lady Rams up by 30 right here at the free throw line with 1:40 left in the third. And she missed the first one. Well, barring some sort of, I don't know what, second free throw is good, we should see the clock run for the entire fourth quarter. Paragould needs one more point, and to keep that 30-point lead at the end of the third to accomplish this. Inside, it's picked off by Layrock with 1:25 left to play. She traveled with it here in the third. And when Blytheville played at Paragould, the score was very, very similar to this one.
Yes.
Prude will inbound it. She got it into Fowler. Now in the paint to Hill. Hill puts it up. Can't get it to go. Rogers with the rebound. Ahead to Layrock. Dish inside. Sarah Dykes. Now it's a 31-point lead. If they can keep that deficit for the next minute, the clock will run in the fourth quarter. Picked off by Gibson and out of bounds. It'll go right back to Blytheville. And I assume that also, if we keep this deficit, we will see the B-teamers start the fourth quarter. Into Humphrey. Spins, puts it up. On the floor, they say that foul was on the floor. It's team foul number 4 against Paragould. Both teams.
Looked like she was going up for a layup
that's
for
what
me.
I thought, too. They say she got fouled before she did that. So both teams with 4 fouls here in the second half. 47 seconds and counting in the third. In the paint, another foul. Wow, all of a sudden the whistles have come out. And Hill is going to get to shoot 2 with 43 seconds left to play in the third. Missed it. And got it. Still a 30-point game. 42 seconds. Over the head of Sarah Dykes. 39 seconds.
About 3 they throwed over their head tonight. I think they think they're taller than they really are.
Well, with the scoreboard, a 30-point lead on the scoreboard, it really doesn't affect the outcome of the game. But you know Coach Cook would like to eliminate those because they're going to
sure, because
when they're
playing a good quality team come playoff time, they need to eliminate those turnovers.
Yeah, those will kill them.
There's another one.
Did another one, exactly like we were talking about. Just careless, not ball. Now, see, that might be sophomore inexperience right there on the part of Gibson. She was the one on the passing end of that. That'll work out.
I'm going to disagree with you on that, Dave, because she's a very good basketball player and she knows how to pass the basketball.
Well, she didn't that time. And again, Blytheville just did the same thing. So back and forth we go with 17 seconds left in the third.
She's had a lot of playing time this year as a sophomore. Those are just unforced errors that they need to be a little bit more careful. Now, there's a good pass right
Walker.
there. Good pass from Sydney Layrock to Savannah Walker down low.
Last second. Will they get it off? No. That is the end of the third, folks. We've got 8 minutes of real time left in this ball game. The clock will run when we come back on your PrimetimeSports.com.
You get big time savings and hometown service. Always a bed, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. At Baird, there's a difference you will clearly see. You're always a VIP. Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Do you need insurance? If the answer is yes, let Chris Robinson and his staff at Chris Robinson's Insurance Agency handle your needs. Whether it's auto, life, business, or planning for your retirement, Chris Robinson's Insurance Agency is ready to serve you and your family. Come by Chris Robinson Insurance Agency 1211 West Court Street in Paragould.
Eight minutes of real time. That's right. 48-16 the score. And still got a starter or two out there on the floor. Two starters out there on the floor for the Paragould Lady Rams. Gill has re-entered. And Rachel Dykus still in the ball game. Prude with the basketball. Inside, picked off by Gibson. Needs help, finds Gill. Across it goes to Gibson. Now Gill. Rogers couldn't haul that one in. It's going to be a jump ball, and it'll be Paragould ball on the alternating possession. Clock continues to run here. Inbound. That one goes in for Benson. And the Lady Rams have breached the half-century mark. 7 minutes of real time to play. Prude is fouled. She will go to the line and shoot a couple. Clock running. In and out, no good. Missed them both. Humphrey with the putback attempt, it won't go. Now Rogers, jump ball on the rebound. She tied up with, looked like Prude, and the arrow this time pointing at Blytheville. And now a timeout is called. This is the only thing that can stop the clock, even though they haven't stopped it. It continues to roll. It's not supposed to be, but I'm not going to say anything about it. 6 minutes and counting in this timeout. Now they stop it. 5:57 left to play in the ball game. Halftime score of the Arkansas game. Razorbacks shocking the Florida Gators. At halftime, the score is 43-26. Timeout coming to a close. They ran off 10 seconds while we were in timeout. Doesn't hurt my feelings. We've got another game yet to go after this one. The boys matchup between these same two schools will follow right here on your primetimesports.com. They'll restart the clock when Prude inbounds the basketball. And now it is kicked, but that does start the clock. Prude will try again. She gets it into Fowler. Lob to Prude. She backs her way in, puts it up, missed. Blytheville comes away with the rebound. 5.5 minutes left in the ball game. That's Brimlett. Now Prude. Lob inside. Hill is tied up. And it'll be Paragould basketball. Tied up with Gill. It was a Hill-Gill tie-up. Can't say that every day. Gibson with the basketball. Clock continues to roll. Across to Rogers. Down in the corner, Rachel Dykus. Inside to the wrong color jersey. Hill comes out of the fray with it. Humphrey spins. Puts it in the hands of Prude. Prude's shot won't go. Gill with the rebound. She just didn't pass it to her. She just said, here, take this, and placed it in her hands. Vinson can't get it to go. And they call her for out of bounds. It'll be Blytheville basketball. And finally, Rachel Dykus will retire from the game. One starter left out there on the floor. It's Carson Gill. 4 minutes of real time to play. Humphrey is fouled. Foul on the floor, but it's team foul number 7. And so we're going to see the 1-and-1 here. Humphrey slow getting up. Clock continues to roll. This is the other thing that the clock is supposed to stop for. That's injuries. It's a cramp, apparently. The clock continues to roll. She's got some cramps in her calves. They're going to help her work them out. Clock continues to roll. They were supposed to have stopped it, but again, I am not complaining. 3 minutes left to play and counting. Humphrey will have a seat. We're going to see free throws, 1-and-1 actually, for Andrea Robinson. She got the front end of it. Eating up the clock with free throws. 2.5 to play. Short. Rebound, Benson. Ahead to Fly. Now Gibson. Now Fly. Bryant from inside the paint. Won't go. Fowler with the rebound. Hill with the basketball. Picks up her dribble. Can't find anybody to throw the ball to. Now it's loose. Jump ball. Blytheville will get it back. She almost got a 5-second call. Prude will inbound. Clock still rolling. Down under 1:45. Hill. Inside it goes. Robinson kicks it back out. Fowler. Now Prude. In the corner. Brimley. 90 seconds to play. Lost her dribble. Needs help. Lobs it inside. It's loose. Fly lands on it and draws a foul at the same time. They call it on Prude. Clock continues to roll. That was only team foul number 5. So they'll inbound it with 1 minute to play. Gibson. Bryant. Drives the baseline. Kicks it back out. Gill. Inside to nobody in particular. Blytheville basketball. 35 seconds and counting. If you're new to your primetime sports, we take a break in between the games. That's a foul on the rebound. Clock rolls. They'll let this thing roll down to about the last couple of seconds. Well, no, it's going to be inbound pass. So they don't even have to inbound it. We're down to 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5. Gill's just going to sit there with it and end the game. 50-17. The final score. Lady Rams victorious here in Blytheville. 50-17. I'm posting that up on our Facebook and Twitter right now. And we'll be back with the second game of our doubleheader, the boys game, in about 10 minutes on your PrimetimeSports.com.